It is a cracking day here at Churchill Park for one very special Christmas one-off. What a long-awaited, requested match. It is Samoa up against Canada for this cracker. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the one-off what-if series where you get to pick what you see out there on the rugby field. And we're at Churchill Park for this stunning little request, as requested by Jackson Alisara. Hope I haven't made too much of a mess of your name. You know who you are. Requesting today's matchup. Now this is a long-awaited request, and what a more special day than for a Christmas Day request. Samoa up against Canada. Now these two sides have never met. Samoa, such an unbelievable record for a team that's really advancing quite well in the world rankings, becoming almost that side that can upset even the best of teams around the world. Their increase of players who are breaking into Super Rugby sides, Aviva Premiership sides, Pro 12 sides, becoming star players in their leagues has really improved the rugby base in Samoa, and they're only going to get better as well. The thing they need to do is just keep working, and their time will come. The Samoans have some real stars throughout the side. You look at their backline with players who people around the world will recognise. Fotuali'i, both the Pixies, Johnny Leota, Tuilangi out on the right. Of course, Lemi is really proving a name as a star winger around the world. So Samoa have a lot to prove, and their record, 4 matches and 4 losses, which is almost unthinkable for a side of Samoa's potential. Up against them will be Canada. Now here's another side who is just getting better and better and better as the years go by. Get to make their debut in the series, so this is their first match, and once again it's just like Samoa, except a few years previous from where the Samoans are now. Van der Merwe, a superstar name on the left wing, and listen to the anthem going on in the background. I don't think I've heard anything like this before. So key man Van der Merwe, no doubt about that. Kleberger, another one who will be a big key player for them, and Bidens, of course, the big man in the front row on the loose head side. He will be key, and he will be captaining the side as well. Pritchard, the fullback, he is an expert kicker, and he will hope to lead the Canadians around with some points on the board early if they're going to get a result on the board. But how good is this? A Canadian national anthem where we've actually got some description of singing going on there as well. Who would have thought? Stunning stuff for Canada. Well, there you go, the Canadian national anthem. I presume if there's any Canadians watching out there, be sure to correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But let's get down to the rugby. All the pleasantries done with, and a super anthem, which I've never even heard before in all my years of playing Rugby Challenge. What an amazing way to kick things off there. Canada kicking off in the red and white up against the blue and white of Samoa. We're ready to go. One-off of match number 134, and we are underway. And Trevor Arness will take the kickoff, and away comes Samoa. Tusi playing at fly half, gets the first line break of the day, and Samoa will struggle and will lose the ball. So here come Canada as White goes short. A run from Dala gets him up nearly to the halfway line. Marshall offloads nicely, and Jones is the man to do the kicking, catches a wind, beautifully placed, it goes into touch right on the 22, and Marshall is happy with the efforts of his fly half. The tight head prop hit up before setting that kick up. Now here's Samoa. They get the line out, throwing the set pieces in action. Away, Tusi. Nice pass. Johnny Leota gets away, and here's, Lemi. Lemi gets through one. Looks to go around another. Lemi with the bust. Stops over. Busts another away. Oh, what a run from Lemi.
Release.
Such a strong, powerful, fleet-footed runner. He gets them up to halfway. Fotoli'i quickly offloads to Johnson. Here's an intercept, and away come Canada. That was almost trouble for the Samoans. Big shot. Now it's out there. It's Tuilangi up against Vandermerva. What a matchup that is. Samoa look to turn over the ball, but Canada hang on. Now they look wide. Big pass going out to the inside centre. Trainer involved as many players, but it's an offside against Samoa. Was that Johnson who was offside as Jones goes diving into the action? The fly half sets it up for Canada, but looks like we'll be going back for the penalty if offside. It is against Samoa. And it looks like it was Lemmy, in fact, the man who was pinged for the offside there. So right out in front, about 46 or 7 metres right in front, but Canada, they're happy to go for the touchline. And Jones gets them right up inside the 22. What a kick from the fly half. Now, here's a real chance as Carpenter to throw in for Canada. Can they get something going? Oh no, they're stolen at the back. And what a run and turnaround this is. Peacey finds George Peacey. Here's Johnny Leota. He's got a Lemmy on his wing. Lemmy hits up. Oh, throw over the head. That was always going to go bad. Leota just hung on for too long. And as a result, Lemmy just could not find a spot there. Got close to the touchline. And it went out. So it'll be another line out here. Carpenter. And away they go. Wide goes to Jones, who switches back. Oh, big shot on Duke. Canada recycle quickly. And there's a big run here from the number 8. Klein goes up. Just about to the 22. Release. And, Samoa turn this over. Lemmy plays scrum half. Switches it wide. George Peacey on the top. Palu. Oh, there's a nice run for Paulo. He gets it Leota. Leota offloads in the tackle. And Treveranis has to go back and clean up. Samoa don't have any numbers anywhere near the ball. And they lose possession again. Biden's just about frees up his outside centre. Here's a chance. How wide they go? It's going to be a try surely for Duke. And Duke will score for Canada. And it is the Canadians who hit the lead opening score of the match. What a start, Sean Duke. Wow, what a hit from Bidens, but he got the pass away to Trainer. And there was a key play from Hearn, spinning the big pass wide. And there you see, it was the inside centre of Samoa, Leota, who was flying through there, couldn't get the man down before the line. Great try. And in goes Duke. Canada hit the lead. First try of the match. Well, I don't think Samoa really predicted this. Both these sides can be unpredictable at best. And they have that potential to upset sides as Pritchard nails an absolute screamer from the touchline. That is a glorious kick, and that just shows the value of a top-shelf goal kicker. 26 gone, it's 7-0. Canada with the lead. George Peacey will kick off for Samoa, and he goes to the right-hand side where Tuilangi waits for the ball, waits for his first touch, does not get it, but look at this from Canada. It's a run and a break from Vandermerva. He offloads on Bidens, the captain. Tries to bulldoze upfield. This is great stuff here from Canada as a big high shot coming in from Census Johnson. Gives away another penalty, and that is disappointing for Samoa. Surely Pritchard should have a go at this, and yes, he will. Confidence is up. He's already got one shot beautifully on target. And he can get another one here. We'll put Canada in a very strong position into the last 10 minutes. Strikes it nicely, but the wind will carry it away. It falls short as well as Samoa. Look to the left side. Here's Paulo. He offloads nicely to Peacey. Lemmy, he's destructive and unpredictable, but a huge tackle. What a massive shot from Kine. He hammered him. The number 8, big on defence. George Peacey throws it to no one. And instantly, a couple of Samoans to the rescue there. Fotoli'i in trouble, but he finds Peacey, who throws a wild pass. That is horrible
Not
stuff.
racing.
And oh, good work. Instantly turning that around on Cudmore. 2CPC. Sensational stuff. Do they have time? No, well, no, they don't have time to go for touch. Instantly, they go for the tap, and they give it to Tuilangi. And he drives forward up over halfway, looking to force his way through the Canadian defence. Here's Fotuali'i. Leota over the top, misses a couple out, finds a Vi. Oh, he's done well. Lemmy round the outside. Oh, he's quick. Oh, don't discount them yet. Samoa are in. What a try from Lemmy. Oh, and a big tackle to boot. Just about took it too far, but Lemmy has been itching and looking like he was going to do that all day so far. Finally, he gets the space, and what a try it was. There's a Vi. Look at that running. Just leaves Bidens for dust. And that's what you expect from a winger up against a forward, especially a loose head prop. Just smoked him. Look at this for speed. That is sensational. He showed Pritchard the inside and took the outside. Come up against Van der Merwe, who did his best to put him out or dislodge the ball. But Lemmy, he is a top shelf finisher. And he has finished the first half just as Samoa would have liked. The best situation from a bad start for the Samoans. As here is PC, George PC, to take the shot at goal right in front, no mistake. It'll be all tied up as we begun at halftime. Samoa, Canada, unable to be separated. It's 7-all here at Churchill Park. A fantastic first half of rugby from these two sides. Well, 7-all, call it a fair score. I think you would not be too far from the truth. 39% possession is all Samoa have had to play with, but it was enough. Lemmy was absolutely sublime in that first spell. He was stepping his way through defensive line. Numbers eventually caught up with him, but when he got half a chance, smoking the big prop and then leaving the fullback Pritchard for dust, he opened the scoring for Samoa, and it was really what they needed, desperately what they needed. Territory fairly even, 51-49, as you'd expect, a 50-50 kind of game in that side of things. Both sides making 20 and 22 tackles, fairly close there, but at line breaks where Samoa take an edge, 2 extras, 5-3 from that first half. But we're focusing a bit on Samoa there. Let's take a look at Canada, who have been absolutely outstanding. Duke got the first try. It was simple. It was easily finished, and it was just a game of numbers in the end. And Duke had an easy 20-metre run into the corner. But Canada have definitely punched above their weight here. They are holding their own against the Samoans, and if they can play a full 80-minute match, this game could go down to the wire. It is a classic one-off what-if requested match, and we have plenty more of these coming as well. It is 7-all at halftime, this special edition Christmas Day one-off what-if match for Jackson Alisara. Requesting this classic one. We'll get back down. Second half is about to kick off. We're all tied up as we began. 7-all between Samoa and Canada. Well, the Samoans showed just before the break what they are capable of. When nothing is on, they can rip the whole field apart. And they did exactly that as kickoff is back underway, and Samoa claim the ball. Leota finds it nicely to Avai, and he crashes into the defence of Canada and loses the ball. And the Canadians running it back, they switch it back left and right. Advantage Samoa, forward pass I presume. There it is, Van der Merwe, the man guilty. And wow, this is a great opportunity here for the Samoans. I don't see where that forward pass was.
Crouch.
But it will be a scrum feed for Samoa, and Khan Fotuali'i will have the duties of feeding the scrum. What can they cook up from the set piece here? Their backs would love something. Steady scrum from both sides. Here we go. Tuifua will run it himself. Now he looks left for 2CPC. Offload nicely in the tackle. Oh, it's Leota. Leota's got to find them. Oh, he has not done it at all. He's messed it up completely. What a set play. But the inside centre, Johnny Leota, has fired an absolute rubbish pass. There's no other way to describe it. It was trash. Straight into touch it went. As Dala finds it at the back for Canada as they look to run the short side. Change their mind. Oh, big shot coming in from Leota. Looking to make up for the mistakes. Short they go to Jones, who's knocked on and is picked up. Oh, Trinaranus was very close. Just 5 short. It's advantage Samoa. They'll love the ball instead. Can they find it? Oh, they do. Surely this is a chance. Going short side. Oh, brilliant work to Lemmy. They worked that little short side absolutely perfectly. Fa'a Savalu was the man, the open side flanker who really drew in all the defence. Watch him go here. Here he is, Fa'a Savalu. Number 7, beautifully. He drew in the winger. And it was curtains then. Once Duke was in off Lemmy, he was open and the offload was perfect. Quite a lot opposite to what we saw from Johnny Leota just moments ago, but how perfect is that? Little 1-2 play. Off the back of the ruck, drawing the numbers, and then passing to your pristine finisher, none other than Lemmy. So Samoa lead for the first time in this match. And this is an important kick really here for George Pesce. If he can nail this, it'll give them a 7-point lead. And that is just such a mental thing about it too. A 5-point lead can be very, very drawing to the opposition who go behind, but it is a perfect kick from Pesce. And Canada will just feel that little bit more anxious about scoring now, knowing they have to do it twice. Here's Jones. He'll get the match back underway. A very deep kick, and that is out on the full. That is an absolute disastrous start for Canada off the kickoff. The option here will be for Samoa.
Touch.
Retake the kick, a scrum or a line out. And as 99% of all sides do, they take the scrum. Set piece opportunity, and last time we seen their scrum set piece, it did go well until Leota threw an absolute rubbish ball. Now he's Tuifua again, he'll run it himself, goes short to Fotuali'i. Now he finds Leota, he's in behind again. Oh no, he's just messed it up once more. Oh, Fotuali'i, wow. That's a massive tackle from Kine. He's done it a few times tonight, and there's a yellow card. The others have been legal, that one was not. Oh, what a turning point in this match. But how about Leota? What is he doing out there? 2 massive line breaks. All he had to do was draw and pass the fullback, find his winger, which has been Lemmy and Tuilangi. Both times he's failed to do so. Tuilangi had to wait a huge amount of time to get that ball. Here's Pesce. That looks all right. Oh! Agonisingly close to going over from George Pesce. Drew it slightly to the right, expected the wind to do a little bit more than it did. But as a result, it has gone astray. And it will be a 22 dropout for the 14-man Canada side. As up it goes, and oh, beautifully taken, and away he goes. Fa'a Savalu, how good has he been in the second half? But he's lost the ball anyway, and Canada come away with it. Brilliant running. Trainer finds it wide, and it's a big man Marshall. Oh, what a pass. That is what Leota can't do. Duke, all the time in the world, but he's taken down, and Samoa struggling to get numbers here to this breakdown. So are Canada for that matter. It's a real topsy-turvy one, but Samoa come away with it. Tuifua. Nice into George Pesce. How he's in behind. What's his offloading like? Oh, pinpoint. Tusi Pesce. Tuilangi. Now we're going to run on. Can he bulldoze? Oh, he does. He gets through the fullback. Pritchard can't do it. Cover defence does. Here's Fotuali'i. Trying to do it himself. Can't get away. Good defence from Canada. And they turn it back over. Back it goes and hammered. Wow, what a tackle on Pritchard. He got munched by Tuilangi. Then he decided to go for the kick, and oh, whoa, what a shot coming in from Avai. He has wiped him out. We have Klein coming on, back for Canada.
Touch.
The situation is no worse with 9 minutes to go. It is a 5-metre scrum though for the Samoans. Not very often they've had a better chance. Here's Tuifua again, finds Tusi-Pisi. Offloads to Leota, and there we go. Didn't have to pass it, and it's try time. Johnny Leota scores, and Samoa will win this one, I would imagine, comfortably enough. It took them a long time to get going. A piece of Lemmy brilliance got them started late in the first half, but in the second it was all the blue of Samoa. And like we said at half-time, if the Canadians can play a full 80, they will be in this match. They have not played a full 80, and that is the long and short of it in a complete nutshell. They've fallen off the pace of the first half, and as a result, Samoa have kept their tempo, and they have scored an extra couple of tries, and will win this one now quite easily. Their first win of one-off what if, remarkably. A talented side like Samoa, you would expect to have some wins, but not so just yet as PC adds another couple. It's 21 points to 7. Samoa looking good. Well, plenty to work on for the Canadians. The national anthem is not one of those things. Their fitness, however, is one. As the kick goes up and the hard-hitting hooker gets the ball, and look at this from Samoa. Leota finds George Pixie wide. Tusi-Pisi in hand, and look at who it is. It's Tuilangi. He's sprinting away. He's looking for support. Oh, he found it as number 8, who just did not have the hands to hang on. Now Canada look to swing left and right. Nice ball, nice pass. It's there for Duke. He gets involved with Van der Merwe. Now see if the man just back from the bin. Klein, and they've always gone into touch. Well, Canada, at least alive here, getting a bit more involved in the action as Samoa looked like they were going to run away for a spectacular try, turned right around. Now it will be a line out, to the front they go, and Leo slips it in nicely, and they hit the line hard. Here's Leota, it's through again. Now this time, his pass is off the mark, so is George Pieces. He finds it back for Tuifua. Back it goes, and it's intercepted from Canada. Well, Samoa just missing that final piece of their puzzle as Canada come wide for Duke. Duke looking, and Duke's in touch. Samoa win it. They can't get that final desperate try, but what an entertaining match. That second half was all the Samoans, and they did everything they had to win this match. That is win number 1 in their 5th match for the Samoans. They are really getting into their game now. Can they keep this up? Will we see more of Samoa in future? That, my friends, is all up to you. 21-7. There is also the question of, do we see more of Canada? A team that is always in the World Cup. You just can't forget about a side like Canada. They are there or thereabouts and have the potential to become something a bit better, just like their neighbours from America. So plenty to work on here. 21-7. Canada would have been happy with their first half display. They were on the mark, they were competing, they had levelled the scores 7-all at half time. They would have been very pleased with that effort. Second half, they fell away, conceded 2 more tries, and could not even really get in the looking of one of their own. The try scorers for Samoa, Lemmy was sublime. Man of the match for me. He scored 2 spectacular tries, made a line break every time he touched the ball. He is too hard to tackle, and he is too fast to catch. He got a double, and Johnny Leota, despite his woeful passing, he broke the line so many times, yet his final pass to his winger, I know Lemmy and Tuilangi on the other side were just waiting and itching for the ball, but they just could not get that last pass correct. He got a try though, Leota, for his efforts, straight through the heart, 5 minutes out from the scrum. PC, that was George PC, was flawless at the boot, 3 from 3 from the kicking tee. As for Canada, Duke got the opening try of the match, and Pritchard converted. Both teams missed 1 penalty shot at goal, so kicking not quite on the mark. The wind was strong enough to be a pain without really affecting the match too much aside from that. Into the stats now, things are fairly even. Samoa picked up their possession from 36 at half-time to really dominate, up to 54. Territory went up as well from about 51 Samoa had at half-time to 65. The yellow card for Canada, of course, that didn't help. Their big number 8 spending 10 on the sideline. And Canada, well, you remember at half-time, was about 20-22, the tackle count, and then 34-48. It really did change. Canada spent a huge time of the second half on defence. 12 handling errors for Samoa, just 4 from Canada, but they got the result, which won't mind them too much at all. So a win, the first of Samoa's brief history in the one-off what-if series. Canada kicked their campaign off with a loss, but it's up to you whether we see more of the Canadians in the future as well. So thank you, Jackson, for your request. Hope you enjoyed the match and hope you all enjoyed today's fixture. There will be plenty more requests coming up. As I always say, there is an absolute truckload to get through, as well as plenty of a rugby as well. Oh, so much content still to come. So stick around, stay tuned, hit that like and subscribe, and make sure you don't miss all the action that's still to come in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.